Greetings and salutations, my name's JW608 and today I am playing Starmade, and I've come to revisit the 3x3x3 power cubes that we've been building, or I've been building. As I've been reading the comments and I've got lots of good ideas and lots of questions, so I'm just going to go over what I've been doing. Alright, so I have a bunch of ships here I've been playing with configurations. These two here they're in lines, the power cubes are in lines. And I'm pulling, what, let's see, you can get 3730.2 energy per second out of this one. That's with the lines going, I'm over here. The lines going horizontally. Is that right? Was I in the right ship? No, I wasn't. I was over there. That's odd. Anyway, with the lines going horizontally, you get 1,755.5, not whatever number I just said. Apparently I was in a ship anyway. Irrelevant. You get about 1,700 for horizontal just lines. Vertical just lines are just exactly the same. Now the benefit to building with the lines, is I can stack them on top of each other and get the benefit of the size multipliers. But let's take a look at these others. Then here's my regular cube, and yes, I think it was Alabaster Jazz who said I'd left a extra block in my my template, and I went and fixed that. So now I'm getting 1990.8 from these, so it's what, 200 extra from just doing lines. The downside is if I stack them together, I don't get any bonuses. Let's see. For example, if I have this cube, let me see, 3. We're doing 1755. Copy, paste. I go up to 3819.4. So that's 3819.4, but if I just strictly copy paste this one, I go from, let's see, 19 to 2. Now I can try to finagle it and get less things to connect all together, but that's going to be a pain in the backside. So if I want to stack them, I think going like this is the way to go. Sort of like the power cables I had originally made templates of. That's sort of this philosophy, getting them long lines. So I get the extra bonuses for having long lines and power cubes. But for smaller ships that I don't want just loads and lines, I don't need just loads and loads of power of, I think these basic cubes do better. Except I got a comment from ZYes, and he said that if you are in very small conditions, you actually get more if you use separated power cubes than any of the lines or the XYs will give you. Let's see, is that the... No, that's not the one I'm looking for. Is that the one I'm looking for? Alright. Tell you what, we'll just build a new one. What he was saying is if you come in here and I need some power cores and some gray hull, if you use not wedges, and I never realized this, but in very small situations, so let's see, if we have 2 together, it gives me 238.9, but if I have 2 separate, I have 281. So in very small configurations, actually separating them is the power cubes is the better way to go. And he suggested a pattern like so. That doesn't look right for some reason. That's because it wasn't right. There we go. Don't worry, I'll get around to it eventually. That isn't right either. There we go. This sort of checker pattern. So no cubes are touching, and they're all separate, and you can get 1900 from it, which is not bad. But I found if you fill in this middle one, you'll actually get 2051, as opposed to the design I was using with this guy, which is 1990. So this design with the little plus, and let's see, let me build it again. Da 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 da. Oh, come on, use the right buttons. I've been playing Minecraft on the side, and I'm getting my place and remove backwards. So what I did to combine the XY bonuses with the separate bonuses is I built one of these. So I have this plus thing here. Then I have the separate, or the separated reactors in the corners. And it ends up giving me, as I said, 2000. 2050, I'm guessing, because I got 4,103 now with two of them. And another thing with these, if I stack them... No, with the ones without the center reactor, you can stack, and the most XYs you'll ever get are 2, and it won't decrease boundaries by running into the bonus by messing it up like you would with this unit, except once you get to the point where you're stacking them, I think it'll be easier to run lines than the separated. That's neither here nor there. This one you can stack, probably not a good idea, but I think this is the most efficient 3x3 cube that I found. Okay, and I get 2 of those. If I put 2 of them down, I get 4,000. See, I stacked 2 of the 2 of these without the middle thing there, and I'm getting 3.73. So that's not real bad, not real good. Here's 2 stacked lines that are getting 3.8, and I'm getting 3.9 for my 3x6x3 I built. Actually, this is a 3x3x6. So actually looking at it now, having 2 of those, so I'm calling them the Zetas pattern reactors that I'm using, because it's a combination of John Reese's and ZYes's comments that I tried out and built this one. So I'm calling it a Zetas for right now, sort of mashing their names together. Actually, having 2 of those is better than having this 3x3x6. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, the 3x3x6. Let's build one of them real quick. This is what I was using in that the ship that 4, 5, 6. The Starfighter Friday. 5, 6. Let's see, and I just did one of these. And one of these. Oh, I'll put that there. And in the middle here where they won't be touching. And then there where they won't be touching, and there where they won't be touching. And I'm getting 3.9 out of it. And I think in my Starfighter, I haven't gone back to check it, I messed up something and I had a block like that, and I dropped the power down. So I wasn't getting the full capacity of this. So let's see, and how does that compare to just straight lines again? This is 3.9. Here we go for him. It's 3.8. So in this smaller segment, I think these XYZ builds are a little better than straight lines. Actually, no, I'm thinking if I take these out, well, no, I won't get the bonus because I don't have enough to put 2 separate. If I put 2 together there. Okay. Thinking out loud, I don't know if that made sense. So I think the overall winner is this Zetas design that you in the comments have helped me come up with. just for small fighters. Now, large ones, yes, I'm going to be using, well, if I do large ships, it's going to be much more efficient, I believe, to use the long lines of power as opposed to putting down blocks of these little reactors. But right now I'm still in the brainstorming phase of how I want modular, or want my system of modular ships to work. You might not agree with me, and that's nice, but we can learn something from each other. And pick and choose, cafeteria style. Anyway, I just thought that was interesting, and I've been building these things and rebuilding them. I haven't gone past a 3x6 testing scalability and size and all that, because I want to get these little ones. I want to see how compact I can, or not how compact. I know the most compact thing I can build. Am I in a? Where am I? I don't even know where ship I'm in. Okay, oh, I'm in this one. I know the most compact I can build that is absolute most efficient, undeniably, is this 1x1x1. But, alright, that was a joke. Alright, 3x3x3 is what I've been playing with, and just wanted to update you with what I've been doing. I've been listening to the comments, and I've been building these, and I finally got pirates turned off, blueprints denied to everything, so I'm not attacked by my own ships randomly anymore. At least in this server, this world. In this world, I went and denied all blueprints to everything. Pirates can't even load in ants in here. Anyway, because that has been a problem in previous tests, if you recall. Anyway, just a little update on my power cubes. Don't know exactly where we're going to go from here, but it's going to be fun. We're going to learn every step of the way. Alright, I've been JW608. This has been Starmade. And these have been power cubes. 3x3x3 power cubes and 3x3x6 power cubes. Unless you look at them the other way, then they're 3x6x3s. Anywho, I'll dig you cats later.